Hey sneaker friends! Today's all about the Nike React Element 87. And yes, I managed to get both colorways. I'm going to tell you how I got them and all about the shoe and what I think of it right after the intro. I went through the Nike sneakers app. They were $160 a pair. I basically set my alarm, made sure I got up. It was 7 a.m. launch, and I preferred the Anthracite colorway, so I got in as soon as it opened up. I picked a men's size 6 and hit process. In case I didn't get it, I ordered the men's 6 in the sale, and it also came through. So I was lucky and got both pairs. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep both pairs. Like, I didn't get these because I have connections at Nike. The app does not know that I used to work at Nike. Nothing like that actually exists. The reason I got them is probably because I'm a men's size 6 and it's a smaller size. Sure, they don't make as many, but it's also a less requested size. So that market's changing a little bit as women start to buy these shoes a bit more. But it's not like the men's 10.5 that goes literally in a moment. And all these shoes did sell out. They did sell out pretty quickly. And I did have a scare on the Anthracite after I ordered it and it said that I got it, so I got the got them picture. The app then came back and notified me that it couldn't find the order. So I thought, oh no, I didn't get it. Meanwhile, this order came through, so I knew I was getting one of them, but the sneakers app can be a little bit frustrating when it's not communicating very well. Okay, let's dig into the shoes. So I ordered a men's 6, a women's 7.5. After trying them both on, I do feel like they fit a little bit small. They're a little bit short and a little bit tight in the toe box for me, and I have a normal width foot. I do recommend getting a half size bigger for just a little bit more comfort. It is a lifestyle shoe after all. If we take a look at the outsole, you're gonna notice right away, you've got the React foam touching the ground. Now Nike does say it's a ground contact foam, but we've seen it wear on the Epic React, so this is probably not gonna look great pretty quickly. There are a few other pieces of rubber on the shoe. It's a thin web with 2.5mm lug on top. In addition to that, it's about a 75 hardness. So you're gonna get some durability from these pods, but again, it'll be overshadowed by the wear of the React foam unless they made a modification and fixed some of the durability. Now, the midsole in both shoes, I measured the hardness and it was at a 35. That pretty much matches what the Epic React, the Odyssey React, the React foam seems to be pretty consistent in terms of the hardness. Now, you'll notice it has a little bit of a heel rand here connecting the midsole to the upper. I think that's for a little bit of stability and a design cue. There is no heel counter in it. The materials in the heel, I mean, there could be a very, very thin heel counter, but I think it's just the overlapping layers of materials that are giving a little bit of stiffness in the heel. Overall, the upper is made of this very translucent material. It's so translucent you can see the color of toenail polish for sure through it. The tongue is also the translucent material with overlays on the edge. The tongue is a little bit on the long side, so you'll notice in my on-foot images at the end that the tongue does go up kind of high. The rest of the material are overlays, they're synthetic, they're suede, there's a bunch of stitching, there's some reflective materials, just kind of a lot of different fun looks going on with the shoe. Overall, I'd say the fit is a little bit tight and the upper fit's a little bit baggy though in certain areas. You'll notice right away on this side of the shoe, there's a bit of a wrinkle in the upper where it was soled to the tooling. So for me, that's a quality issue. I don't like that. And you do notice it still billows out a little bit when you have the shoe on. Now, the sock liner in the shoe is cork. It has a black swoosh in the Anthracite pair and an orange swoosh in the Sail pair. It's a cork with a foam underneath it. It's about 4mm thick, and this is not your pour-on foam. This is a more firm foam. This sock liner would not say is soft by any means, but it will mold to your foot. That's a good thing about cork. It kind of molds to your foot and it does become quite comfortable. The big question is, do you wear these with or without socks? I mean, I think they are going to be warm because this material is not breathable and there's not a lot of holes in this upper whatsoever. So let me know what you guys are going to do. I'm probably going to go with socks. The Strobel in this shoe is non-woven. It's about 3 millimeters thick, and you can tell that it's glued down the entire sole. The underfoot feel, you're gonna feel this sock liner, you're gonna feel this Strobel, and then you're gonna feel the React foam. And I think because of that, the shoe doesn't feel quite as soft as the Epic React or the Odyssey, but it's very, very close to it. You still feel that squish and that bounce when you're walking around in it. Overall, I'm a little disappointed with the upper. I was expecting this shoe to fit and just be super comfortable. And this upper with these stiffer materials, they kind of just poke at you a little bit, and the fit isn't really great, a little bit of quality issues. So overall, I'm a little bit disappointed with the upper, but the underfoot feel is great, and I really like the aesthetic of it also. The Sail pair, actually the same thing with the upper. The upper is just a little stiff and crunchy and not super plush and comfortable. I really wish they would have done like a really plush materials, a little bit more refinement on the upper. But overall, great shoe. Again, it was $160 on the app. I'm sure they're gonna come out with more colorways in no time. All right, if we take a look at the weight is pretty interesting. It's cool that we have two different pairs of the same model so we can compare weight. So in the Anthracite pair, the right weighed 204, the left was 199. That's a difference of 5 grams between the right and the left. On the Sail pair, the right was 196 and the left was 199. Now that's a difference of 3 grams between the right and the left. So for a total of $395. So the Sail pair, the total was $395. The Anthracite pair, the total was $403. Now that's a difference of 8 grams from pair to pair. I haven't really taken enough data to know if that's good or bad, but it's just, I think it's pretty interesting. All right, that pretty much covers it for the Nike React Element 87. The shoe was long awaited. I'm pretty excited to have them. I don't know if I'll keep them. Like I said, I'm a little disappointed with the upper. I think it could have been a little bit more comfortable, but overall, not a bad shoe. I think for the price, I think $160 is a lot for this model, but we'll see how it goes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you keep watching, you'll see my on foot videos. All right, have an awesome day. See ya.